What is up, everybody? J Nell here with another From Me to You, Jon Jones update style. If you haven't already heard, this past Friday, the UFC announced that they are officially lifting Jon Jones' suspension and he will be eligible to fight once again for the UFC. We kind of all saw this coming after the plea bargain that he made with the state of New Mexico a couple of weeks ago. So, what do you think? What do I think? Let's dive into this a bit. There have been rumors that he will be getting the next title shot against current champion DC Daniel Cormier, that Dana White has sworn to have this event in New York sometime maybe March, April. The thing is, of course, that New York has not sanctioned the UFC. So we'll see if that happens. Jon Jones is from New York. DC said he's not going to give him a title shot in his hometown, but I have a feeling, you throw enough money at it, throw enough publicity, enough to gain from it, maybe DC will come around. So let me know what you think about that. Getting an automatic title shot. Do you think he should get that, or should he have to fight someone else first? I personally think that, I do think he should get an automatic title shot. If he feels like he wants to shake off the ring rust first, physically, hey, they didn't have a fight in between. But other than that, if he feels ready, then he actually hasn't been out that long. So go ahead and have another title shot. He was stripped there. He didn't lose, and there's just something to be said about that. So I do think he should get an automatic title rematch. Now, if you checked out my video about his plea bargain, you know that I was happy he didn't get jail time because we don't rehabilitate people. However, I was unhappy that there wasn't any sort of mandatory counseling, therapy on an ongoing basis, because I'm a Jon Jones fangirl. I don't hide that. He's my boy. But I want him to get better. I want him to stop ruining his own career. This is his 5th vehicle infraction. He was drunk and wrapped his car around a pole. Like, he's going to kill himself if he doesn't actually get better. So I wish there was therapy there. I hope he's getting better, because I'd like him to make better decisions. But we shall see, of course. Benefit of a doubt. I hope. My personal bias. Now, real quick, I also thought that 18 months probation was a little short. I thought it should have been longer. And I think that the UFC should have made him do maybe half of his 72 speaking engagements before they let him back. Let him do some of it. Make him work a little bit. But again, we all saw this coming. The money behind Mr. Jon Jones, especially a rematch between him and DC. Lots of money there. Plus, if he gets his act together, he is a future GOAT. Greatest of all time. He is. And I would like to see him realize that, but he won't if he doesn't get his personal life together. So, again, here's hoping he turns that around. Lastly, real quick, those who keep bringing up Nick Diaz, I did a video on that too. I'm very upset about that. But it's not the same thing, people. Stop comparing the two situations. The Nevada State Athletic Commission is the people who took away Nick Diaz's career. Not the UFC. Not the state of New Mexico. Okay? The Nevada. Be mad at Nevada. They did this to Nick Diaz, okay? And the thing with Jon Jones had nothing to do with Nevada State Athletic Commission. It had nothing to do with drugs. It had to do with the law. Like New Mexico changed the law. And New Mexico decided to not give him any jail time, let him travel, so on and so forth. And the UFC, they suspended him. Their policy is, we suspend you until you get your personal stuff in order, your law, criminal justice stuff in order. And of course, if you're able to fight, which is why him being allowed to travel was a big deal, then we'll allow you to fight. That's the UFC's official policy when it comes to legal matters. They stay out of it. So once Jon Jones was cleared in order to travel, okay, from New Mexico and not having any jail time, then the UFC allows him to fight. That's kind of their policy there. So it's not the same thing. They were not suspended by the same people. Hashtag free Nick Diaz. Okay? Now, let me know what you think of this entire situation. If he should fight DC automatically. Any updates on the Nick Diaz situation, let me know. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at JNell Owens or at just JNell. Subscribe, like, talk to me, take care, and goodbye.